about my 14th birthday for a little bit. I remember 14. 14 is when I remember thinking more mature. I wanted to work. I wanted to get a job and I wanted to work. That's what I remember. And I remember finding out, because I was in high school at the time, and I remember finding out that I had to be 15 and 8 months to get a job because the school couldn't, sign off for it until then. So what I did was I did more work in my neighborhood. I would go to the homes of my neighbors and whatever elders were around. I would do little odds and end things for them on the weekends. And particularly the women, they would have me to come wash their hair, condition it, detangle it, and moisturize it really good, and plait it up or braid it so they can have a nice head of fresh hair so they can put their wigs on to be prepared for church. I remember doing that. That was fun. I got paid pretty decent. Excuse me. Pretty decent for that time because it was the late 70s or early 80s. I think it was early 80s at this time. And being paid $10 a head was good. It was. Because when I did it during the 70s, when I was in middle school, I remember getting paid $5 for each head. High school, I was getting paid $10. So I had a $5 increase. That was good. And that's how I made pretty good money. As a 14-year-old, I would do that. I would sweep around the house, mop the floors if they needed. If they wanted to prepare the fresh greens for Sunday dinner, I would clean the greens and everything for them and chop it up. I would do the prep work. I would chop everything that they needed cleaned and chopped up, and we would put it in little storage things so they could get started cooking on it later during the day when they had more help around the house, when their other relatives would come around the house. That way that was done, and then they could help take care of their parents or whatever elder there were to them. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I remember when I was 14. Not particularly on my 14th birthday, but the whole year when I was 14, I did that. And I had a lot of fun doing it because I learned a lot. I was able to sit and talk with them, and they would teach me different things about life. Yeah, that was a good year.